Hello beautiful people, how are you doing today? My day is going amazing and I hope yours is going just as well, if not better. It's been a really productive day. I registered for summer and fall classes for college, which is insane because I'm like close to being done and I cannot wait till I'm done, guys. So this morning we actually found Aro. He had escaped from his enclosure and everything was fine, nothing got harmed, he was okay. Everything was fine. He can't get out of the reptile room if any of the snakes do escape. We did have Aro escape, or Axel escape, like a couple weeks ago because we didn't have the lock on his enclosure. We moved the lock to his enclosure and I think Aro only got out because sometimes bedding gets wedged where the glass doors close and leave a little space, and all it does is him to take his nose and stick it there and pry the door open. So we'll keep an eye on him. If he does start to open the lock, I'll just order a lock on Amazon and we'll fix that issue real quick. Eggs are still doing great. I know it's only been 2 days, but like they could hatch any day now, so making sure to keep them updated. And when they do hatch, I will make sure to have plenty of footage of the babies and everything like that, and their growth, which I'm just so ecstatic about. I can't stop talking about the gecko eggs. Cannot wait to see what Chili and Duck's babies look like. And then we also got a Rodent Pro order today, which if you don't know what Rodent Pro is, I would definitely say to check it out if you have a lot of snakes. It's definitely very convenient. It saves a lot of money. I basically order a bunch of rats off of there and mice, and it has a lot of things. It doesn't just have frozen rodents, it has insects and things like that. It also has Pangea. Actually it doesn't have Pangea, it has Rapashi. And not even just gecko Rapashi, it has like carnivore Rapashi, which I do have for Dart if you've never seen that before. It's like a meat pie and you cook it with hot water and it becomes like these cubes. Dart really likes them, so I have some in the pantry in the powder form waiting to be made. I just have not gotten around to because I have so many different foods for her stocked up. So we're working on the other foods before we make that one. But they have a lot of stuff. I usually mainly only order rodents and things because I try to get my other things from other places. Obviously at the moment I'm ordering everything because I don't want to go anywhere. In last video I did say that we'd be meeting Drax and Starlord today, but I want you guys to be able to see at least one of the snakes that I introduced eating. So we're actually going to introduce you to Chief today, which is our Brazilian rainbow boa, and we're also going to be introducing you to Starlord, our piebald, our pastel piebald. And yeah, I just think it'll be a little nicer that way you can see one of them eat, rather than me just introducing two. This video will be a little bit longer just because we're doing a couple different things, but I hope you guys enjoy it. So honestly, let's get right to it before I talk your ear off for the rest of the day. So we're gonna go ahead and prepare her food a little bit, and then you guys can basically, you know, see how I do this. So Miss Dart has her designated bowl and she knows what it looks like. When she sees it, she goes nuts. My Tegu will pretty much eat anything I give her. I haven't actually had her turn anything down. And while I know dog food isn't the best for them, I do give it to her occasionally because she really likes it. And she'll get it back to back until the can is done because obviously it goes bad pretty fast. This is what I feed her right now. And we're gonna get a little spoon and we're going to make her food. We're going to take about half of the dog food that's left. There's like a 1/6 of the can left. But she did get a pretty big meal yesterday, and because she's out of brumation, she's been really hungry and eating everything. But this is about how much I'm giving her. It's not a lot at all, like I said. And then we're going to take our little quail. She's never had one of these before. She's had a quail, but she hasn't had this size of a quail. And we're just going to put it in the bowl. And then I'm going to have a banana because a banana sounded really good to me. So since I'm eating one, I usually will just share it with her and I'll cut it up for her to eat as well. We gave her a lot of banana, which like I said, I'm sure she will have no problem eating. And we're gonna go bring this to her. I told you I gave her a lot of banana, I was not kidding. But like, I never give her this much of banana. You want a banana? Oh, you want a banana? Oh, you want a banana? I told you guys she loves bananas. She's so warm. She's really basking up there. And her tail shed is still coming off as we speak. She likes it when I pat her butt. She's like, oh yeah. Good stuff. Quality pattage. Whatever word that is. Let's see if she eats anything else. Here. So maybe she's not hungry. So we're just gonna leave it there for her and we'll take it out tomorrow, and whatever she didn't eat, we'll just toss. And honestly, we are pretty much ready to go upstairs and feed the other guys. Delightful. So our eggs are still doing good. Growing, they look great for the ones that are actually doing good. And now we're just gonna get our bins. Okay guys, so I got a couple of the snakes in their bins behind me, but before I put Chief in his bin, I did obviously want you guys to meet him, and we still have to meet Starlord. So here is Chief. If you do follow me on my Instagram, obviously you've seen him quite a bit. He has gotten huge since we've gotten him. He used to be really thin and lanky, and now he's gotten super thick and really long. I did mention in Tuesday's video that he had bitten me before, and that is true. When we first got him, he was an extremely defensive snake. I believe the girl we got him from just didn't handle them as much. She still took great care of them. It's just he wasn't handled, and I think it didn't help that the move, as you can see, I was not kidding when I said he moved a lot. The transfer from her home to ours, I think, just made him terrified, and he was extremely defensive. We couldn't even touch him. He would just sit on the ground and literally strike at us, and we tried our best to handle him, but it honestly took me probably about 3 weeks before he was fully comfortable with us. Obviously now he's the sweetest dude and he's gorgeous, but this is Jay's favorite snake. Jay saw a Brazilian rainbow boa and immediately wanted one because of their colors and the iridescence they have, and they're really cool because they are boas, but they don't get as big as, say, our bigger boa constrictors behind us, like Aro and everybody. So if you're looking for a boa that's like very active and cool and pattern, I would say Brazilian rainbow boas are great snakes. I would say they're good starter snakes too. They don't require a lot. They do like to dig and be in water, so I would say a big water bowl is required, and I would say substrate. You would have to have some type of dirt because he loves to burrow in the dirt. I'm so happy he's calmed down, and we honestly want to call him Chief Mickey half the time because he has Mickey Mouse patterns all down his back. There's a really good one right there, but he is just gorgeous, and he looks even better when he's in the sunlight, which is crazy because even now he's beautiful. And he has the cool black tongue. I honestly don't have anything but good things to say about Brazilian rainbow boas. I never thought I would like one. He loves to hang out on my arm and just wrap himself around me, but now that you guys have met him, I am going to get out Starlord so you guys can meet him and learn a little bit more about him, and I'm gonna put him in his feeding bin. Alrighty guys, so I did put Chief away and I did grab out Starlord, so I'm very excited to show him to you guys because I know once you see him, you're gonna be amazed, but here he is. I'm one of those people that likes not high whites and not low whites. I like the middle where they have a lot of white but also a lot of color. And he is really a dream snake to me. So I was working at my old job one day, and a gentleman that is quite a regular had come in, and he walks in with a snake, and I almost started crying because I've dreamed of owning snakes like these. And he told me that this snake was $700 because not only is he a pastel pie, but he's also het for candy, which is an amazing gene to have. And these are one of the snakes that a lot of people dream of having, that I've dreamed of having. And for him to give me a snake like this, that's so gorgeous. And he's such a sweet snake. He really is. He's very gentle, he's slow. He's definitely one of the snakes I will use in the future for Great American Teach-ins and things like that. So he is one of the ones that has been off eating for about 3 weeks now. I'm not entirely sure why he's not eating. Hopefully he starts eating again is the best thing I can say. I never even mentioned it. I noticed it when I was editing the last YouTube video from Tuesday. I have 4 snakes named after Guardians of the Galaxy, and I've never said anything or mentioned anything about why. We have Starlord, Drax, Rocket, and Gamora. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. It's probably one of my favorite movies. I also love How to Train Your Dragon. And if I get a black Asian water monitor one day, which would be the goal, my boyfriend wants one too, he'll be named Toothless. So that's why I have them named after that. And I think Starlord's a really cool name. And another really cool thing about him that I haven't pointed out is his heart. He has a heart on him. Isn't that just the cutest thing? But Rocket and Gamora were the ones you met in the last ones. And obviously we have Starlord here. And then Drax is my friend's ball python. And he is an asshole. Yesterday we were checking on him and putting his hide back from feeding, and he was striking at us so much. I don't know how I did not get bit. He almost tagged me multiple times. He's very defensive and angry, but that's okay. Hopefully over time it'll get better. Once you get him out, he's typically good, but he likes to strike several times before that occurs. So we just got all 3 snakes in their bins. We have Chief in one, Adar in the other, and Kronk in the third. Kronk is always a pain to get out because he's so devilish and wants to eat my face. And here's Chief in his bin. So let's feed him. Again, I'm sorry. I know you did not get to see Chief eat today, which is very unfortunate because he's usually a pretty good eater and he's very quick. But next week we will definitely have some good eaters. I will keep you guys updated on everything that's going on, whether it's the snake's health or just their eating schedules. I will keep you up to date on all that stuff, on Dart, on the gecko eggs, of course, because we know I'm definitely gonna keep you updated because I'm so ecstatic about that all happening. But thank you again for coming back and joining me at LJ Videos and watching my channel. I appreciate all the support and the continuous love I receive from you guys. It does mean a lot to me, and it's what keeps me making the videos, so I do appreciate it. But everybody stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your mouth, nose, or eyes, which I used to say, but I don't say it anymore. And yeah, just try and keep your head on straight while we're locked down. I know it's very hard. Just to be positive in a time like this, but we're gonna get through it. Everything's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be fine. We gonna come out all right. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, anything that you could possibly think of, drop a comment down below. Hit that notification bell if you want to see when we post. And most of all, if you really enjoy watching, it would mean the most to me if you hit that subscribe button. But I will see you guys next Tuesday. And yeah, have a great day until then, and be happy. Goodbye.